Don't ask me to do shit just to get, oh, she's a nice person. Tiffany's so nice and so sweet. That nice. That nice. I'm tired of being fucking nice to you, raggedy. I lost everything. All my gigs gone. Really? Everything gone.
But now that they've changed face, you know,
I
you
don't
feel
know,
like
bro.
you regain your,
I don't have no job.
Tyler Perry's in hot water with legal trouble, and now Tiffany Haddish is stepping up, dropping some cryptic but bold hints about her own rocky history with him.
I wasn't in a union. It was a non-union film, so there's nothing I really could do about it. They never paid me. They never paid me a dime.
Doesn't feel random at all. It's like she's been holding back for years, and now she's ready to spill what really went down behind those closed doors in Hollywood.
Don't nobody want to work for free. I don't even ask people to work for free.
So what did Tiffany actually go through? Let's break it down. Lately, a bunch of Hollywood stars have started exposing powerful figures, and Tiffany's now joining them with some shocking claims about Tyler Perry. She's saying that what happened to her was personal, tied directly to her grind in Hollywood, and she points the finger at Perry for a lot of it. It's real, like I know. Word is, Tiffany has been letting people know about the side of Tyler Perry that most don't see behind the curtains. She talked about feeling betrayed by him and dropped truths that stayed hidden for way too long. Tiffany shared how Hollywood drained her, saying it cost her peace and even pieces of her soul. And on top of that, she faced being cancelled, making everything 10 times worse. I'm just tired of people playing with me. I'm just tired of people playing with me, Tiffany shouted during one of her talks. She went through a rough patch, especially with everything tied to Tyler Perry. And it gets even wilder when you find out how he treated her after she got hit with a heavy lawsuit a few years back. This was the case that accused her and Aries Spears of misconduct with 2 minors. But Tiffany's side of how Perry acted after that is what's shaking people up now. Tiffany says her whole world flipped upside down. She lost gigs, doors slammed shut, and to make it worse, Tyler Perry, someone she once called family, ghosted her when she needed him most. Known for her breakout in Girls Trip, Tiffany later told TMZ how deep the damage cut, and it wasn't just about losing work, it was about losing trust. The lawsuit in Los Angeles Superior Court claimed she and Aries Spears had engaged with underage siblings, GED and M2, and even though Tiffany had already denied those accusations, the harm was done. What cut the deepest was seeing close allies like Perry turn cold so fast.
I lost everything. All my gigs gone.
Really?
Everything gone.
But now that they've changed face, you know,
I
you
don't
feel
know,
like
bro.
you regain your,
I don't have no job.
Middle of the chaos, Tyler Perry and his whole studio stayed quiet. Even when the accusations against Tiffany were proven false, Perry didn't step up to show support, not even once. This hit hard, especially considering how Tiffany always used her platform to lift others up, only to be left alone in the storm. Perry didn't say a word, and Tiffany was forced to face the heat alone. At the same time, Nique started speaking out even louder about Tyler Perry, calling him out for how he treats black actors in the industry. She said he uses them when it's good for him, then disappears when they need him. Nique didn't hold back during her comedy sets either, getting real about the tension she's had with Perry over the years. If you remember her powerhouse role in Lee Daniels' Precious back in 2010, Nique claims everything went downhill after that. According to her, what happened to Tiffany is just another example of how Perry allegedly flips on people who once trusted him. After that Oscar-winning role, Nique says her career got iced out. She's only been in 4 movies since, and she blames what she now calls whiteballing by the same Hollywood circle that once hyped her up. She first spoke out back in 2015 about getting blackballed, and she's stood on that truth ever since.
I was whiteballed. Who had no balls.
Nique kept dropping bombs during her Apollo set, saying the word blackballed doesn't even capture how twisted the situation really is. What is that black D connected to that black man? So no, I was not blackballed, I was whiteballed by some black D who have no balls, she said, letting it all out without holding back. She shouted, "Thank you, Mr. Lee Daniels. Thank you, Mr. Tyler Perry. Thank you, Miss Oprah Winfrey," letting the world know exactly who she was talking about. Nique clapped back at critics, saying, "Nique, you talk too much," arguing that it would be crazy for her to stay silent when she's not being paid equally or treated fairly. She even said, "You can suck my D if I had one," making it clear she was done playing nice. Meanwhile, Tyler Perry, after his box office success, stepped into the TV world with House of Pain, which became a hit. But the drama didn't stay away for long. During negotiations for a big syndication deal and a spin-off called Meet the Browns, controversy popped off. According to Deadline, Perry allegedly fired for writers who were fighting for union contracts, sparking a heated mess in the industry. Writer Terry Jackson aired out his frustration, saying, "We were good enough to create over 100 episodes, but now, when it's time to get the benefits from syndication and spin-offs, he decides to drop us unless we take a horrible offer." It was a heavy accusation that had people questioning Perry's moves. In response, Perry fired back, saying he writes everything himself, claiming full authorship, but that only raised more eyebrows, leaving people wondering if the man who preaches uplifting others is really practicing what he preaches when the checks get bigger. And Perry's clashes with unions didn't stop in the writer's room. In 2015, major actor union SAG-AFTRA and Actors Equity stepped in, blocking their members from working on Perry's stage play Medea on the Run after his company refused to sign union contracts. Perry may be all about stacking profits, but his way of doing business hasn't exactly won him love from everyone in the industry.
There's a camera on you, baby.
There's a camera on me right
back behind you.
Oh, hello, praise the Lord. We'd like to tell everybody in Dallas that we are on our way. Thank you.
Perry, known for his family-friendly movies and as the boss of one of the biggest black-owned studios in the country, is now facing serious allegations that don't match the squeaky clean image he's pushed for years. And to add more heat to the fire, actor Terry Crews, who never holds his tongue, has started to expose Perry's deep ties to Hollywood's shadier corners. He's connected to probably everyone I know in the business, Crews revealed. I did not know this man. I never had a conversation with him ever.
I saw you at a Diddy party, Tyler. And you were having a glorious time.
Crews' comments are shining a light on the fact that the Tyler Perry the public sees might not be the same man behind closed doors, and now there's talk that big names like Perry are getting nervous after Diddy's recent legal mess. Afraid it might blow the lid off more secrets if investigations start digging deeper. Eventually, Tiffany managed to clear her name, and the case was dismissed, allowing her to slowly rebuild her career. But guess what? Still no word, no shout-out, no public support from Tyler Perry. Even after everything she went through, it felt like she'd been ghosted and tossed aside. Some people are saying maybe Tyler just doesn't want to work with Tiffany anymore. But Monique would say this isn't about preference. It's about how certain powerful people treat others once they're done using them. It's a pattern. And Monique has been warning folks for years that Tyler Perry flips on black actors when it benefits him. Now, Tiffany Haddish might just be the latest name added to that list. Monique stood up for black women in Hollywood, calling out how when a black woman speaks up, she's often ignored until it's too late. Oftentimes, when it comes to a black woman speaking up and speaking out, it goes unheard until she dies, Monique explained. Then once she dies, we go back and say, well, she was right and let's make a movie about it. She didn't hesitate to drop names either. See, I can give you their names. Eartha Kitt, Hazel Scott, Fannie Lou Hamer, Hattie McDaniel. All of those women took a stand, and all of those women left here heartbroken, unhealthy, looking at a community saying, y'all know I'm right. But why won't anybody say anything? After the lawsuit, Tiffany went through some of her darkest days in Hollywood. She said the industry turned its back on her, and even big names like Tyler Perry disappeared when she needed support the most. Tiffany ended up getting blackballed and her money dried up fast. Her career took a heavy hit, and even fans in Hollywood started acting brand new when it was announced she'd be coming back for a girls' trip to. The producers got smacked with backlash, and people even started petitions demanding Tiffany's character be removed from the movie. Can you believe that? Tiffany didn't hold back when talking about how rough her early days in Hollywood were either. She said Tyler Perry wasn't the only one who tried to play her. There were plenty of other Hollywood faces who tried to take advantage of her while she was hustling to make it. She dropped some shocking stories about her rise to fame, including strange encounters with Scientology and Jada Pinkett. Tiffany revealed that during her struggling years, someone from the Church of Scientology approached her trying to pull her in. This is the same group that's been tied to several celebrity scandals, including ones linked to Jada back then. Jada Pinkett seemed to have her eye on Tiffany. Tiffany shared how she was homeless, broke, and hustling for any job she could get, all while being an orphan with nobody to look out for her. I was homeless as hell, she told reporters at the Television Critics Association while promoting Kids Say the Darndest Things on ABC. She was just trying to land extra roles through a casting agency while looking for a roof over her head. During those desperate days, someone came up to her and introduced her to Scientology. Back then, the concept wasn't as exposed as it is today, and Tiffany, being a homeless woman trying to survive, saw it as a possible lifeline.
Been doing comedy since she was 16. You can't tell me your favorite Tiffany Haddish joke. Why? Because she ain't done a tour yet. She ain't done a special. She has not proven the ability to tell jokes.